Wah. Hello.
Oh, where's Clip? Big stretch. Hold on.
Where is Clip? Here? There we go. Why is it so large? Hold on. Why is it so large? Oops, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. What the heck? Is it this? Okay, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Yippee! Do you hear my music? Do you hear the music? Is it good? Awesome. We're drawing! I have a bit of a migraine today because the weather is very... There's like a rain system above us. So I'm a bit headachy, but I wanted to draw. So we're drawing! I was like in the middle of putting flats last night, and then I gave up. So we're gonna finish that right now, and then we're going to paint it. Not entirely sold on this shade of pink, but I think I'll fix it after I have everything filled in. My lines were so messy in this drawing. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what day are we today? Wednesday? Crazy. I have been sleeping a lot. Partially because I'm tired, but also because I'm low-key trying to get to next week faster. Guys, I feel like I've been talking about this con for like a million years. And it's finally like almost here. So I'm just like, oh my god, I wish it was now. I wish it was right now. Okay. Put this. What is going on with this color? Hold on. What the heck? Why is that not paper no more? Paper. Let's make this like mint, maybe, just so I can see the difference. Yeah, let's do that for now. Okay. I really should keep like a palette for Midi and Dawn's like colors, but I kind of just eyeball it every time I draw because I'm I'm lazy. No, I'm lazy. I have one on Procreate, but not on Clip. And since I almost exclusively color on Clip now, I just end up eyeballing it. Okay, if I'm going to make the inside of the ears that color, I'm gonna have to make this like a more Maybe this kind of pink. Yeah, there we go. I like this more. I wanted it to be a deeper color, so we'll do this pink. Cool. What did I have to yap about? I had a few things I wanted to yap about, actually. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I was thinking... I haven't decided if I'm gonna do this as a video or as a stream. But, I kind of wanted to do this thing where I, like, go through some of my old art and, like, reminisce about it. I think maybe it probably works better as a video concept than a stream. So that might be something that I do soon. It'll have to be after the con, obviously. The con kind of takes priority right now. Is this the right orange for Dawn's hair? I don't know, but we're gonna keep it that way. Yeah, I think that would be fun to do, but it's an idea. I have a bunch of other ideas for stuff that I wanted to do, but it will all be post-con, because that is... Unfortunately, the con is like the only thing I am thinking about right now. It is the only thing in the brain that is occupying any mind space whatsoever. Which is why I've been struggling to, like, play video games, to be honest. Because I just don't have the... I can't focus. But I think if I do end up streaming a game this week, I've been in the mood to try to play Stellar Blade again. Because I've been playing a lot of Nikkei. And it's by the same developer. I thought it might be fun to try playing it again. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Do this here, and then... Yay! Okay, down here. Take this pink. I don't know what color to make the other little accessories I drew here. Maybe we'll decide it later. This. And then we've got some... Oops. Yay! Okay, and then the sleeve. There should not be color in there. There you go. And then the stripe here should be white. Okay, what's happening? And then Mitty's eyes are a very, very bright red. Oh, let's zoom in. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. He's got a lot of contacts. He never runs out of them. He probably has one of those, like, subscription things so that they auto-renew whenever they expire. So, he never runs out. Are they prescription? I don't think so. I don't think they're prescription. I think Mitty has really good eyesight. Yay. I think Dawn's hair is actually darker than this. So I made make it darker. And then Dawn's eyes are a bright pink. Yay. Probably a little bit more pink. There we go. That's better. And then darker part here, and then tooth. Let's take this and make it just a little bit. There we go. That's better. Okay, what do we start? What should I start with? Oh, I need to, let's make this red. And then I maybe make the accessories on Dawn's tracksuit pink. Okay, and then we need to I'm probably gonna paint over this line anyway, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Because I really don't like how my lines turned out on this drawing. So I'm probably gonna paint over a lot of it anyway. And then we have this, which I will paint separately after.
Big stretch.
Alright, let's start with Dawn's hair. Oh my god, I just remembered. I wanted to put tip jars on our table, and the idea that I came up with for the tip jars, it's Mpreg themed. So it's like a funder maternity leave, funder pregnancy, and the characters I had picked for it is, so there's gonna be a tip jar for Graha and a tip jar for Leon Kennedy, just because I thought that would be mega funny. So I need to like print well, first I need to figure out how to get a pregnant Leon and a pregnant Graha. Like, should I just edit like a screenshot of them? You know, like give them pregnant bellies. Like, should I just do that? I think that would be the easiest, right? So I need to do that at some point. No, yeah, I think the screenshot editing would be infinitely funnier. And then people can pick whose pregnancy they want to fund, you know? I think it's a cute idea. Okay, and then I want to put some light. Oh my god. Drawing is so hard, guys. Sorry, I'm very big eepy today. Yeah, I've been really sleepy. Yeah, I've had my coffee. I've been drinking it. But I've been really sleepy lately. I'll probably take another nap after stream, to be honest. Don't know if I'll be able to finish painting this at the rate I'm going, TBH. Oh, it's only been half an hour. I don't know. We'll see. I always say, like, I don't think I'm gonna finish this, and then I do, you know? Yay. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm so tired. Why? Ah. Hold on. Let me drink more of my coffee. I was supposed to have Gog open and I forgot to open it. Oh well. LOL. So I lied, I guess. Okay. Next part of the hair. Over here. Bum 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 bum. Okay. I feel like I'm getting faster at this. Am I? It just like feels like it. But sometimes I feel like I'm cheating. Sometimes I just feel like I'm cheating. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes when I draw, I'm just like, am I doing this the right way? And I know there's not like a right way or whatever. Whatever way you do is the right way. But I don't know. I get sheepish about the way that I draw. Okay. Let's do Donnie's eyes. Really? Okay, so my my brain does this very unfortunate thing where if I get too excited about something, my brain thinks it's anxiety, I guess. So I've been trying to like not be, or like trying to temper my excitement for Anime North, because every time I get too excited about it, I literally drive myself into a panic attack. So I've been trying to like be calm and be chill, which is not easy, as you can imagine. And I bring it up because it just started happening again, like just now. Like I was thinking about the con. I was like, man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to table with my friend, and I'm gonna be so excited to talk to new people and hopefully have people like my art and stuff. That would be nice. That would be nice if people bought my art. I think I would like that. I'm having like what's the word? Like second thoughts about my stock, in terms of like, did I make too much stuff? Did I not make enough stuff? Like I've been looking in my inventory and trying to like not rationalize, but kind of like figure out if I do have enough or if I have too much. I think so. Let me talk through my logic a little bit. Alright, the majority of my stock, I would say, is probably stickers. Just because those were the easiest thing for me to make. I think I have, hold on. Stickers. There's no way! What? There's no way I have that many. What? Sorry, I have a spreadsheet for my inventory. Apparently I have over 600 stickers. There's no fucking way. 600? Anyway, shit. Anyway, it's definitely the part of my inventory that I have the most of is my stickers. So, part of that reason is because I have a lot of old stock stickers. The number is over 600 because it doesn't actually count. I didn't put in my inventory. Actually, no, I did. No, yeah, I did include the bargain bin ones. Okay, yeah, so like over 600. Some of them are really, really old stickers that I made like years ago that I'm trying to just get rid of. And then the other part of it is when I tabled at a con 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I don't remember anymore. I printed too many stickers, like way too many stickers. And I still have a lot of those in stock. But for all of my new stickers, for the most part, I printed like on average like 17, 18 of each of my new sticker designs. I have a lot because I went crazy. I think I like designing stickers, so that's definitely the thing that I have the most in my stock. And I'm not too worried about that, like, not selling or anything, because it's not like they take up much space. And they were like the cheapest to make, probably, in my inventory. So I'm not worried about that. Not worried about my stickers. What else do I have? I think I'm the most worried about my prints, because I made prints largely to fill up space in my booth. Instead of like displaying my stickers in a certain way, I have most of my prints like set up in a way to kind of draw draw attention to the booth. That's kind of what I was going for with the prints. I have a lot of old prints, and where was I going with that? I have a lot of old prints, so I didn't reprint any of those. So those are old stock, and I think I like, again, last con I think I overstocked. So instead of overstocking, I kind of this time was like, I'm just going to be more conservative about the amount of things that I print. So I think last time I printed like 10 to 12 of each of my prints, and this time I printed maximum of 10, like a maximum of 10. I think most of my small prints I printed only like 8 or 9 of each. So yeah, and some of them I printed significantly less because I have a few like OC prints as well, and those I didn't print that many of, because, you know, they're OC prints. I don't expect them to really go anywhere. I put them there because I really like them, and I don't know, maybe someone else will. So yeah, I'm worried about that quantity, whether or not it'll be enough or if it's too much. Obviously, I think 10 to 12 is too much, so maybe 8 is fine. Then obviously, I think the other thing I'm worried about are my bigger prints. My big prints are only like 8.5 by 11s. They're like regular sized paper size. But I really didn't print a lot of them at all, just because, to be honest, I'm like fairly sure they're not gonna sell. I'm like almost certain they're not gonna sell at all. But I wanted to have big prints because I think they're nice to put up. I mostly have them so that they can be up on my display, to attract from afar, hopefully. Like, that's the idea that I have with them. And that way I can draw people to the stuff that I do think is going to sell, which is my stickers mostly. Like, I think my stickers are what's going to do well, if I'm being so honest. But we'll see. I don't know. That's just me speculating. I may be very, very wrong. I did post my catalog pretty much everywhere. A little sheepish about it, but I don't know. I feel like I'm doing everything that I possibly can to like set myself up for success, but I also at the same time feel like I'm not doing enough, or feel like my art's not gonna be good enough despite all the effort I'm putting. but I spiral about that like I spiral about that like at least twice a day. For the last like month, I've been spiraling about that. About like whether or not my art is good enough. I'm trying to remind myself that even though my art 2 years ago wasn't great, I still got a lot of compliments on it. So I'm trying to tell myself that surely there's you know, like a demographic of people out there who will like my art. That's what I'm telling myself. How much would you have to sell to be good enough? All I want is to break even, really. My primary goal is to break even. And my break-even cost, I'm not gonna say the number, but it includes hotel fee, the badge fee, and what I spent on manufactured merch. So if I could make back that amount of money, I would be plenty happy. I would be plenty satisfied. My Delulu wish is to make like 20% more than my break-even cost. And then I think I would consider that good enough. Yeah, I think it's realistic, but I'm also unfortunately prone to catastrophizing, and so my catastrophe brain is like, you're not gonna sell anything. No one is gonna buy anything. You know what I mean? Like, my catastrophe brain is like, you're not gonna sell anything! No one will buy! You will make 0 sales! That's what the brain is saying. The brain is saying, you will make no sales! But we ball. It's like, what can I do? What can I do? That's the problem with, like, this is why I hate being excited for things. I know this. Okay, listen. I know this is a trauma thing. Okay, it's something I need to work on in therapy. However, there's a reason why I have lived my life like heavily disliking being excited for anything, or like having expectations out of anything. And it's because I have, unfortunately, through many events in my life, internalized and or Pavloved myself into, like, basically concluding that, like, the more excited I am for something, the worse it's gonna go. And so, having expectations for me is very detrimental to my mental health, to be honest. So it's a constant struggle of like, but you know, it's like human nature to hope, and like have expectations, like is a very human thing to do. But I just find it easier to not. So it's like I try to logic my way through it, basically. Like, I try to give myself realistic expectations and stuff, but I still spiral because it's like my brain is constantly like fighting this, like, you shouldn't have expectations at all. You should not expect anything. It's kind of what the brain does. So it's hard. But I still try. And I do feel better about it when I talk about it, because then I can kind of walk through that kind of mud of feelings. And I know it's caused largely by the anticipation. Like, it's really the anticipation that does this. And so I know it'll be fine while it's happening. So I just need to get there. Let me take my anxiety meds. I'm dying. You hear that? Did you hear that? Anyway, I need to like get more before I go to Toronto because I'm running out. I've been having a lot of anxiety moments lately. Okay, let's see. Bum, 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 bum. I'm trying to tell myself to look forward to the things that are more within my control, if that makes sense. Like, my favorite part about cons is that I have less anxiety about striking up conversations with people. And so I'm really excited to just like talk to people about the things that I like, you know, and hopefully meet like other artists and stuff. I'm like a bit shy about that part, to be honest, because I think my brain like refuses to consider myself an artist. Like oh my gosh, I was talking to my partner about this the other day actually. And it's that like I know what I'm feeling right now is just a bit of imposter syndrome because I really only decided to put kind of an active what's the word? Like a conscious effort into art very recently. Like I've been drawing for a very, very long time, but it was very it was like as a hobby and with really no intent to do anything with it or about it. But now that, you know, like I've started like drawing in public and like posting my art and like trying to get commissions and doing all this art stuff and whatever, like it's very different from when you're just doing it for yourself. And it was reminding me of how I felt when I was really, really early in my career for writing. I had a lot of imposter syndrome about being a writer that I did eventually get over. I now don't really experience much imposter syndrome when it comes to writing. I just kind of accept that, like, the thing is, I objectively, like, I'm not an amazing writer. I think I'm just above average, to be honest. Like if we, the way I see it is that, like, if I compare myself to like the average hobbyist or the average person, like, yes, I am objectively like a good writer, but if I compare myself to like other people in my field whose work that I really, really like, I would say that I'm really just above average, if not average, in terms of writing ability, which like doesn't bother me. because I don't really feel an imposter syndrome about it anymore, and I'm like plenty happy where I am skill-wise as a writer. It's something that I view a lot more clinically these days, mostly because I don't really want to like write creatively as a profession anymore. I think if I do want to, like, if this art thing takes off, I do want to make zines, so that's on the docket. But anyway, the point is that I don't really feel like I can confidently say that I'm a writer. You know what I mean? Like, I can confidently say that I'm a writer and not feel shame about it. But that's because I've been a writer for a lot longer time than I have been an artist. So I know part of it is that, like, I just have not been an artist long enough to develop that confidence, which is why I spiral so much about it, like, so often. Oh my god, my allergies, bro. My allergies. But yeah, I definitely think it is a time thing. There's also part of it is that, like, I know comparison is really, really bad, but, like, sometimes you see other people who, like, improve really, really, really quickly, and you're like, why can't I be like that? I get a little bit, like, envious, you know, of people who seem to, like, improve at a rate that I find is faster, and it's like, or, like, at a rate that, like, I want to get to. Yeah, I know. Perfectly normal. I know it's perfectly normal feelings. But I just like talking about it because it makes me feel better. Which is really why I want to do that kind of, like, review of my old art. Because I'd like to, like, reflect on how far I've come, I suppose. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. There is somebody on Twitter who commissioned me long time ago. I think back in, like, 2020. When I had, like, or 2019 even. So I bought my, when I started, like, getting back into digital art, it was basically the beginning of 2019. I got myself an iPad and I started using Procreate. And not long after that, I did open commissions. And someone back then commissioned me for a headshot. And that person still has that art as their icon on Twitter. Like, sometimes they pop up on my For You page, and I'm like, so embarrassed because they have this old ass art of mine as their icon still. I'm like, sharp. It's so embarrassing. Anyway. All that to say, I just think it would be really nice to see where I've come from. Like, I think I have. Hold on. Let me see if I can show it on stream. Maybe we can talk about it for a little bit. Media. Create new. Local file. Oh, hold on. This might be the wrong thing. I did want to read... There was something I was working on a while back that was like a redraw of something really, really old. But I never finished it. I don't know, I got lazy. Okay, oh my gosh. Here is the very, very, very first thing that I drew and finished on Procreate back in, I believe, 2019. No, it was 2020 apparently. 2019, 2020? I don't remember. Anyway, either way. Look at this! Oh my god, there's like... I didn't know what I was doing. And then I did quickly, like, once I got more used to the tools, I kind of did the same thing again. And then I drew this. It's so cringe. I used to draw just so much ein. What else do I have in here that I'm like still really... Oh my god, here's another thing that I drew back then. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my god, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Whatever. Is there anything here that I do really, really like? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is one that I'm still very, very proud of. This one. I'm still very... I think you can see, like, this is a lot, like, closer to how I still draw, I think. I love this one. I like this a lot. I drew it off a reference picture. Of someone I like on Instagram. The outfit and the pose, at least. I love this one a lot. What else have I got in here? Let's see. Yeah, I think those are all the ones that I'm still, like, pretty proud of. Oh, it was... Okay, see, it was 2020. Not 2019. It was 2020. Because I have this thing. My art was so different! Oh my god. Crazy. See, like, that was 2020, and then I have 2025 over here. Hold on. And then this is... Oops, this is 2025. I think it's really... Okay, you know what? I will admit that it's kind of drastic when I look from, like, 2020 and then, like, skip right to 2025. I think it's kind of drastic. Wow! You know what? I feel a little bit better. I really like a lot of these pieces still. It's just hard because, like, you look at your art on a daily basis and you're just like, oh, I don't know. I don't feel like I got any better. So, anyway. What was I doing? Okay, we were painting. Okay. Yeah, it's easy to see retroactively, you're right. But it's just so hard, like... It's just so hard! Big yawn. Okay. Let's do the tracksuit. I just wish... I don't know. I don't know how to phrase this. I always find it so hard to like my art while I'm drawing. Does that make sense? Does that make sense at all? Like, while I'm drawing, I'm always like, ugh, ah. When I finish drawing and then I look at it like the next day or whatever, I'm like, you know what? This wasn't so bad. This wasn't so bad. That's what always happens. Okay, hold on. I need to look up reference for this. Okay. I want to do like blue shading. Maybe a little grayer than that, like this. Hello. Okay, let's fix this. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to thanks for the compliment. Okay. Then above here, we're going to put the white in. Maybe I'll draw it in chalk. Really like the texture of this brush. I think it's very pretty. Bum, 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 bum. Like this, and then down here as well. Cool. And then we're gonna do the line here too. And here. Okay, let me draw this as well. Yay! Okay, I want to add detail up here too. So maybe a darker blue. This, and then let's smooth it out a little bit. Yeah. And then put a brighter color in here too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Clean up these lines. Okay, and then I'm gonna leave the tracksuit lines like that. Back to the chalk. I have to make this white as well. Okay, then we're gonna smooth out this over here. Here. Smooth this out. The shadow. And then make it probably darker in the middle. Like this. Yay! Okay, and then we're gonna smooth out here as well. Like this. Perfect. Bum, 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 bum. Let's put white over here. Oops, that's not white. This is white. Because I made it a little too dark. There we go. Okay. I like that. Okay, let's do the other side. I forgot, I gotta blend this out here first. Okay. Okay, I want to fix the lines at the end too, so let's do this. Okay. I like it. Let's fix this. I don't actually like the expression all that much. So let's fix that. Here. Yay! I like that way more. Oops. Alpha lock. Fix this. I still need to do the tail. Okay, what do I do next? Maybe I should continue the close. So let's go here. And do this. We're gonna do pink. Mm. Big yawn. God, I'm really sleepy. Think I'll probably wrap up around 4 p.m. So I can take a big nap. Okay. God. I don't want to work on this anymore. My brain's exploding. Do we have something else to work on? I can at least force myself to finish shading the outfit. At the very least, we will try that. Oh, let me BRB real quick. Ugh, I'm back. Okay. Let's shade this. I don't hate that. I do not hate that. Thanks for the compliment. Gonna shade all this down. Hi. How's it going? Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Trading is so hard. I gotta go over it like I did the other ruffles, but maybe I move on to something easier, such as Middy's hair. Let's do that instead. I can figure out the clothes later. Let's do this. Put this under that. Then this red here for the inside, like this. Thank you. I've honestly been struggling with this piece, to be honest. Because I'm so sleepy. And I've been drawing so much lately that my brain is just like, do I know how to draw? Is what I'm drawing any good anymore? I'm definitely, after the con, gonna take, like give myself a few days to not draw. To recalibrate my brain a little bit. But I do currently also have a commission that I need to finish. I'm probably gonna be doing that off stream tonight because I want to finish it by Friday. So this is kind of my warm up, to be honest. This is kind of my warm up for that. Cute. Okay. Oh my god, it's like turning into something. This is why they tell you to trust the process. This is why they tell you to trust the process. Okay, let's do the eye. As long as you trust the process in art, it will eventually look like something, in theory. Bum 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 bum. Eyebrow. Yay! Okay, now I gotta shade the face. Okay, multiply. And add layer. Clip. Multiply. Pick that. Then this there, and we're gonna go down here and we are going to blend it. Take this color, just blend it. Okay, and then we're gonna fix the eye a little bit because I did not paint over this. There we go. I need to add shading to here. Okay, and a little bit of pink inside here. We're gonna shade that. I'm gonna shade this too. Yay! Oh my god. It looks like something. That's crazy. Okay, I need to fix this like I did the other side. White chalk. Yay! Oh my god. Low-key rushing this a little bit because I don't want to work on it anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this piece. Didn't I do enough already? Oh my god, I still have the tail left. I'm kind of happy with how the clothes turned out, though. It's kind of cute. I might clean this up more in the future, but for now, let's do the tail. Let's do the tail. Yippee! I still have the arms to do. Oh my god. I'll do that next time. I think I want to play with gradients. So I think what I'm gonna do is... Oops, actually... Let's put all of this in a folder. replace this. And then that. Delete this. Do this. I want something pink. I want something pink. How about foreground to background? What if I did it like this to like a blue instead, actually? I have to draw the stupid arms. Ah, I don't want to. I don't want to. Maybe I draw the arms next time. Can I just leave it like this for now? Yeah. I think I'm gonna wrap up with this because I don't want to draw the hands. I'll draw the hands next time. Yeah. It turned out okay. I got lazy. But being so honest, I got a little bit lazy. So it is not as polished as I wanted it to be, but it is what it is. I think it turned out okay. So I'm gonna wrap up here. I don't know if I'm gonna stream again this week, to be honest. I haven't been feeling the greatest. And then next week, I will probably not be streaming at all, so it might be a minute before I stream again. So we'll see. As usual, if you want to know when I'm gonna stream next, just follow me on Blue Sky. I'm gonna be very busy with convention stuff in the next week, so look forward to that kind of content soon. I'll probably be posting stuff on my stories on Instagram. Maybe I don't know, but there will be stuff on YouTube as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a fat nap and rest until later. So thanks for hanging out with me. I think this turned out nice. So yeah, I will probably draw the hands off stream or something, but yeah. Okie dokie. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Shirotsu. Bye bye. Bye bye.